How many times have you been on YouTube or LinkedIn and realized that the video you were watching or the post you were reading was written by AI? That is a consequence of the huge amount of AI slop content that has been flooding our social feeds ever since the first version of ChatGPT was available to the public. And if you're letting AI handle all of the direction for your content, then you are probably part of the problem. So let's define AI slop. AI slop is a term for low effort, low quality content generated with AI tools and pumped out at scale. It's usually there to farm clicks, get additional ad revenue, or generate more engagement instead of informing, teaching, or entertaining the audience. Now that AI has become a daily tool for most, a lot of people are starting to recognize the patterns, and they are able to easily identify AI content. The first tell is a generic, impersonal tone. The writing feels neutral, very cautious, and always avoids stakes entirely, even when the topic clearly calls for an opinion. Sometimes it's almost impossible to miss it. I mean, AI often uses vague formal phrases like, "it's important to note," or "from a broader perspective," or "generally speaking," instead of concrete experiences. And while the explanations can be correct, they just feel bland and interchangeable. You could basically drop them into any blog post on the same topic and absolutely nothing would change. Another giveaway is vague, padded statements like, "in today's fast-paced world, it's essential to leverage powerful tools." There's no specificity or trade-offs. And don't forget the structure that's basically a formula that follows the same rhythm over and over again, just to create longer pieces of text while relying on certain AI-ish words like underscore, pivotable, in addition, furthermore, no fluff. And don't get me started on the M dashes. We all know about the M dashes and AI just can't get away from them. The last tell is surface level perfection paired with very shallow content. You'll see things like the grammar is perfect and the formatting is perfect, which ironically makes the writing actually feel very unnatural. And underneath that polish, the actual content is very, very shallow. There aren't any real examples or especially lived experiences. People are getting very good at spotting this now, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. Let me give you an example. "It's not this, it's that." You see that constantly, and it's 100% guarantee that AI wrote that. Now, you might be wondering, why is AI slop so bad? It helps me improve my workflow. There's one big reason. It damages your brand. Once you start creating AI slop content, a bad chain reaction starts. First, you start losing your audience's trust. And when that's gone, it's nearly impossible to get it back. I'm sure you've heard it takes years to build trust and a second to lose it. That's exactly what's going on here. When someone reads your post or watches your videos and thinks this is AI, they're also thinking this person didn't care enough about me or my time to write this themselves. So if you don't even put in the effort on the content you publish, then your viewers have no reason to think that you won't do the same for the product or services that you offer. It's damaging. Second, you become invisible. This happens because AI slop sounds exactly the same no matter what niche or who publishes it. So you sound like everybody else, and no brand grows by adding to the noise like everyone else does. Third, you start to cater to the wrong audience, or even worse, no audience at all. I always try to remember this. Generic content attracts generic engagement. AI slop is optimized for vanity metrics, so people that would actually buy from you, hire you, or partner with you will always move on as soon as they identify that your content is not genuine. So all the interactions on your post will be from strangers or bots that won't ever convert into anything valuable for you. So here's how to avoid AI slop. The first step is to write the skeleton yourself. Before AI touches anything, you should write your claim, 3 to 5 key points, and anything non-obvious or deeply opinionated that is relevant to you and you only, personal opinions. You can use AI to help you brainstorm ideas, but you need to be the one who decides what matters and what the structure is. The skeleton has to be yours. Next, aggressively rewrite any AI output. Treat it like a junior writer's draft. Cut those boilerplate intros, delete the cliches, and write everything in your own natural voice. Lead with your idea, not the tools. Add personal insights, failures, contrarian takes, and specific situations that you've actually lived. Again, focus on those lived experiences that only you can explain. You should also favor specificity over generality. Honestly, it's better to be wrong with an opinion than to be right and broad. And finally, you should be human. People recognize this stuff immediately. Read your own content out loud and ask yourself one simple question. Do I sound like a robot? This one's super important. Like, read your script and say, does this sound ridiculous? So remember that your voice is the only thing that AI can't copy. If everyone else is taking shortcuts, creating AI slop, and you don't, then you already stand out because of your authenticity. People will notice and people will appreciate that.